Tung Tung Sahur was being chased by thousands of Ambalabu dolls. Suddenly, a meteor crashed into the earth. Boom! From the impact, a divine tree grew, which Tung Tung Sahur saw with his own eyes. Suddenly, a glowing light burst out from the tree and struck Tung Tung Sahur. He received a mysterious green devil fruit. Curious, he ate the fruit. And suddenly, he gained Tung Tung Sahur level 10 powers. He flew into the sky, raised his hand, and the clouds split apart. A giant hand holding a massive hammer appeared from the heavens. The Ambalabu doll army attacked Tung Tung Sahur, and then, boom! The giant hammer smashed down on the Ambalabu dolls. Tung Tung Sahur was still confused by the powers he had received. The Ocean King, ruler of the seas, was furious. He sent thousands of his finest shark warriors to chase and capture Tralalelo Tralala. Suddenly, a meteor fell into the ocean and transformed into a divine tree, radiating a brilliant blue light. The Sea King's army continued their relentless pursuit. The tree bore a devil fruit, which Tralalelo ate without hesitation. Boom! Tralalelo gained level 10 power, equal to the strength of the mighty Ocean King himself. Tralalelo raised his sword, which soared into the sky. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning struck the Sea King's forces. Boom! The army fled in panic, terrified, retreating all the way back to the royal palace. This is Tralalelo Tralala. The Ocean King was absolutely furious. A child was being chased by the Anomaly and Palibabel, running in fear, but suddenly got pulled by a talking tree. Then suddenly, boom! The child transformed into Brr Patapim. Brr Patapim kept running, still being chased by Anpalibabel, sprinting with all his strength. A meteor crashed down and struck Anpalibabel. A tree sprout appeared, glowing with yellow light, and boom! Brr Patapim found a devil fruit and ate it. Instantly, his eyes began to glow yellow, and Brr Patapim gained level 10 night powers. A wounded baby crocodile lay in the swamp. The king was walking through the land when he discovered the injured baby crocodile. He brought the little creature back to the palace, where the queen cared for it with great kindness. The baby crocodile grew into a strong and noble knight of the kingdom. One day, the king stood before his people and proudly announced the crocodile's recovery, declaring his belief that this brave soul would become the future heir to the throne. Suddenly, the kingdom was attacked by the army of Boneka Ambalabu. As the people united their strength to resist the invasion, boom! The enemy transformed into a giant monster, Boneka Ambalabu, furious. The crocodile knight roared and charged into battle against the massive creature. They unleashed their powers in a fierce duel, but the crocodile was ultimately defeated. Just then, a meteor unexpectedly crashed down from the sky. Boom! Striking Boneka Ambalabu right on the head. The monster collapsed, releasing a radiant yellow light. From that light emerged a mysterious red devil fruit. The strange fruit was taken by Professor Bombardila Crocodila, who then found the crocodile knight lying unconscious. The professor gave the red devil fruit to the young crocodile, and that was the birth of Bombardilo Crocodilo, wielder of the power of the red devil fruit. A professor requested permission from the king to conduct an experiment on the royal ducks in order to strengthen the kingdom's defenses. Gusini, a beloved duck cherished by his family and friends, was among the royal ducks. Unfortunately, he was captured by the royal soldiers and chosen as a test subject for the kingdom's experiment. Weapons were attached to his wings. The experiment was a success. Gusini could now fly incredibly high, soaring around the castle with his enhanced wings. But suddenly, a meteor crashed down from the sky. The impact destroyed the royal castle, plunging the kingdom into chaos. Gusini was heartbroken as he witnessed the ruins of the once glorious palace. Amid the destruction, he noticed a glowing purple tree. From the tree, a mysterious purple devil fruit emerged. Unaware of its power, Gusini ate the fruit. Immediately, his body was surrounded by a swirling purple aura, and boom! Gusini transformed into Bombombini Gusini, level 10. The tale of the 5 knights begins with Queen Ballerina Cappuccina, who had a beautiful, adorable, and charming daughter. The little princess loved butterflies and often played with them, especially with the butterfly princess. But one day, a horde of Boneka Ambalabu appeared. The princess was kidnapped by the Boneka Ambalabu. The queen was heartbroken over the loss of her daughter. However, Queen Ballerina Cappuccina possessed an incredible hidden power. She radiated a brilliant golden light, and suddenly, several meteors rained down upon the earth. Each meteor carried a demonic essence that was consumed by 5 chosen knights. Tung Tung Sahur, empowered by a green aura. Bombardilo Crocodilo, empowered by a red aura. Tralalelo Tralala, Ord, empowered by a blue aura. Berberapatapim, empowered by a yellow aura. Bombombini Gusini is empowered by a purple aura. Together, these 5 brave knights rose, ready to rescue the princess of Queen Ballerina Cappuccina.